I made a 5-room dungeon for the Dungeon Tubers Dungeon Jam. But there's a problem. You're not heroes, you're not adventurers, you don't even have swords. You're playing as a group of little old ladies solving a murder inside the Glasgow dungeon, a deeply cursed but mercifully fictional tourist attraction in my home city. My name's Rich, this is Renegade Rolls, and welcome to a dungeon most dreadful. My wonderfully silly but very deadly Brindlewood Bay adventure for this year's Dungeon Tubers Dungeon Jam. The adventure begins with our little old ladies on holiday in Scotland after a transatlantic cruise. Actors retell exaggerated stories from Scottish history, they're in costume and try their best not to break character. The dungeon is just a wee bit outdated and held together with duct tape and the determination of an overworked technician. But because the players, the murder mavens, arrive for the last show of the day, they're the only guests left inside. And during a performance about the Glencoe massacre, the aptly named manager, David MacDonald, suddenly collapses, dead on stage. There's no phone signal, nobody can get hold of the police, and this silly tourist attraction becomes a murder mystery. And then things get strange. Underneath the cozy murder mystery, there's a slow, creeping, cosmic horror running through the entire game. As the murder mavens investigate, they begin noticing things aren't quite what they seem, despite the lack of phone signal. A maven receives a text message, seemingly from their dead husband. It says, "The void has found me, my love." Brindlewood Bay calls this eldritch horror the void, something ancient and unknowable that's never fully explained, only glimpsed around the edges of the mystery. The deeper your investigation goes, the more reality itself, or maybe your sanity, starts slipping away. That contrast between the cozy tea time mystery and genuinely unsettling horror is where Brindlewood Bay comes alive, and this adventure fits into that tone and mythos nicely. Because this is a Brindlewood Bay mystery, the investigation itself is designed to slowly spiral from mundane drama into something deeply, deeply unsettling. At first, the clues feel kinda dull. Unpaid bills, rejection letters, secret relationships, actors switching costumes during performances. But when the void starts bleeding into the mystery itself, empty rooms erupt into applause, scripts rewrite themselves, and shadows stop behaving properly. The deeper the murder mavens dig, the stranger the Glasgow dungeon becomes. So if any of this sounds like your cup of tea, mine's Yorkshire tea with oat milk please, A Dungeon Most Dreadful is available right now on DriveThruRPG. Let's pay what you want. There's a link in the description, so whether you already love Brindlewood Bay or you want to give your D&D group a very different challenge, you can now trap a group of pensioners inside a cursed Glasgow tourist attraction and see what happens.